It's the King, Not Queen podcast.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Like, that just like rattled my ears. How loud that intro was. Oh my goodness. Hello everyone. Welcome to the King, Not Queen podcast. Welcome back. My name is Nena, and I am your host. The AC has been turned off. The clock is ticking before I gotta turn it back on. And we're here for another episode. Sorry I've been gone for a little bit. I took like a trip and I was planning to take the podcast on the road. I was like, I really don't need to be doing all that. It's really not that serious. So it's been exactly a month and there's a lot that I have to update you guys on. Like literally I had this Google Doc with like what I wanted to talk about 3 weeks ago, and I had to add so much to it because so much has happened in the past month. But yeah, so excited to be back and yapping it up. This is the first like King Not Queen podcast in the format of like it's just a girl on her laptop. It's the girl on her laptop in her microphone, and that's it. There are the notes organized, yes. Will I just be yapping? Yes. And I have my water right here. Owala, sponsor me. I love your products so much. I love my black Owala water bottle. But I guess I can start off with like a weekly recap, even though it's been literally 3 months. But my fit check is this giant sweater I got for literally like $15, I think. I got it for Harvard Yale in the clearance section at the Coop. And she's like really big. Is it summertime? Yes. Do I care? No. And I rolled up the sleeves because the sleeves are like super long, and I think this is like a 2XL. Because I think those are the only ones they had. I am wearing pants. I'm just wearing like some TJ Maxx shorts. So, you know what? Let me not sit crisscross applesauce today because it looks like I'm not wearing pants. And the tip of my sock because my Crocs are in the corner over there. The shoes are off today. I feel like I'm sitting like really far away from the microphone. I really like need it to be like here. Why am I so burpy today? Anyways, yeah, that's my fit check. Lunch check. I always seem to be having the same lunch. Maybe it's because I film these on like the weekends and they typically have similar lunches on the weekends. But I yet again had chicken tenders and tater tots. Did I have Sprite this time? No, I had coffee. Okay, so I went to Trader Joe's and I saw this thing was like, oh, get like the cold brew concentrate or whatever coffee, and then like buy like some creamer, and then it's like 2 parts milk or water and then 1 part coffee. I don't like when people say parts. Just say how many cups I need. Like half a cup of coffee and then 2 cups of milk. Like I just don't know how that works, you know? I'm like an idiot. Imagine that. So yeah. But yeah, I went to Trader Joe's and I got a lot of snacks. I got so many snacks and it makes me so happy because I realized like I went like literally 2.5 weeks with no snacks. Like that's not okay. That's not okay. It's not. But yeah. Oh, this feels so weird. Like even though I always do like a weekly recap and stuff, it just feels like because there's no transition, I feel like I just have to like keep talking. I don't know. Was this the right decision? Me posing for a thumbnail. Hey plane. Any minute. Okay. Oh my god, it's getting hot in here really quickly. How hot is it today? That's not helpful. Okay, it's 84 degrees right now, but I feel like it's like getting hot here super quickly. Also, I am wearing a giant sweater. Should I show my guns today then? Like, is that what the world is asking for? Guys, please. You don't want to see the guns, okay? I don't want to hurt you. Okay. But yeah. Oh my god, I was gonna say something about Trader Joe's and then I forgot what it was. Oh, no, I was gonna talk about coffee real quick. Shout out to Blank Street Coffee. That is been my favorite coffee so far that I found around here. I just love the way it tastes. Love my barista. Hey. And I'm like considering like just like making it exclusive, closing it off with Blank Street Coffee, because I've like fallen in love with it. And I like, could I go there every day? I could justify it. Like, I could justify going every day, but like ethically, should I be going every day? And like morally, because I feel like it's so awkward for me to go in every day and they're just like judging me on how much I'm spending on coffee. Like, I don't want to be judged by my barista. I don't want to be judged by him. My voice breaking him. What was that? Okay. Don't mind my hair today. I had like a really good like layery thing going on, and then I thought it'd be smart to like shake my head a little bit to like kind of fluff it out, and it all went away. Like, it literally all went away. So now it's just like in a poor clip, because I only have one hair clip and it's this big, and I have so much hair because I have so much hair that's like so hard to hold up all the hair. I don't have thick hair like that. But yeah, I want to address something. Like, now this is such old news because I wrote this down literally a month ago, but there was a fight in my comments, and I want to address this. I posted a short about how I called Billie Eilish, which like obviously I didn't call Billie Eilish. Like, obviously it was just like a pre-recorded like thing that she did for her album rollout, and I'm pretty sure it's like it still is a thing, but that's it. That's all that it was. And someone in the comments was like, kind of rude of her to not say anything. And someone was like, it's actually pre-recorded. And the person was like that it's like kept going back and forth. I thought it was so funny. I'm like, it's not real. And then like I don't know. It's good that they squashed the beef though. They said thank you for saying sorry. I appreciate it. Like, I love a good back and forth that ends in positivity. So if that was you leaving those comments, I'm glad that you guys resolved your beef. And you know, let's keep those comments to yourself next time. So yeah. That was so funny though, because I actually was so dead. I'm like, no one ever A, leaves comments on my channel, or B, leaves multiple and is fighting with someone. Like, that just like I don't curate those vibes over here, okay? I don't curate those vibes. My computer like keeps like quitting. Okay. Yeah, I did talk about that now. So I'm like, Love Island. Guys, this is how long it's been since I did my last like episode, because Love Island is literally over. Like, it's over, lol. Like, I had notes about like a specific elimination that happened 3 weeks ago, and that's like such old news. Like, so much more stuff has happened since then, but I want to talk about it real quick. I'm so excited for this Love Island finale, but I'm very confused because last year I was watching Love Island on like this date, but in August. So why is it different? Like, I'm confused. Like, and I'm pretty sure it started the same time. So why is like, I don't understand. And also what happened, I don't know if like a fight happened last year or something where they need to stop recording or something. I don't know. But like, also last year, like, they changed the format where like, it was like, okay, this week we're starting to do every day but Fridays. Okay, now this week we're doing every week but Wednesdays. This year it stayed consistent. It was every day but hump day. With After Sun being on Saturdays and whatever. And it used to be like recaps on Saturdays, like boring, like nobody wants that. And now they started doing After Sun, which I think is a pretty good show. I don't really tune into it, but my mom really likes it, and she likes like the kind of debrief that it provides. But yeah, I'm so excited. Today is Sunday, July 21st, and the Love Island finale is tonight. My prediction of how like the rankings are gonna go: number 4, Nicole and Kendall. Nobody likes them. I hope the internet unites and that nobody votes for them and that they get 4th place. I'll leave it there. Their faces and their reaction to Leah Miguel with like getting the 4th spot over Kayla and Aaron, who like had the most tumultuous relationship where it's clear that like they should not be rewarded for it. They would rather have them because they knew they would have a better chance of winning. You're evil, Kendall and Nicole. can't stand y'all. I can't stand Nicole. I don't like Kendall at all. But whatever. I hope they get 4th place. 3rd place, I think, will be Kenny and Janae. And, okay, in the 2nd place, Leah Miguel. 1st place, Cordell and Serena. The reason why I think Kenny and Janae will get 3rd place, this is where, like, the 4th and the 1st are so obvious for me. The middle is where it gets a little, like, iffy. Because I think Leah has a lot of support for her. Like, not even, like, a producer, like, in a producer way where, like, they'll, like, influence, like, if it's, like, a tie, they'll, like, do the tiebreaker. I think Leah has so many fans that she can pull off 2nd place. And then Janae and Serena, like, have split the vote for, like, for that. So I feel like Serena will inch a bit forward in that and win. Like, they're definitely winning. It's set in stone. OBJ got my girl Serena's back. His brother's back. America got their back. Everyone's on the same page of, like, they need to win because they deserve it. They really went through everything. You never see something like that happen on Love Island where, like, they, like, have been through the whole time, but, like, it clear, like, you never see a friendship built and then turn. You never see strangers to friends to enemies, really, to lovers. Like, you never see that on Love Island. Marco and Hannah, it was like last season was like they saw each other, they chose each other, and from then on they just grew. He didn't do anything in Casa. Like, they were low-key kind of boring, but still they were cute and the most stable couple out of everyone. And I think people liked Marco a lot. I don't think anybody really liked Hannah, but I think people liked Marco. And this, oh my God, that was so scary. In the season before that, was, who won that season? Oh, Timmy and Zeta. I think Zeta had, like, a lot of fans, and they also had, like, a back and forth type of thing similar to Kayla and Aaron, but, like, more able to pull through it. And they had those, like, challenges earlier on, while Aaron's was, like, in Casa, which was, like, very, very fresh for, like, and happened during a lot of, like, the America voting things, and not just, like, an Islander voting you out kind of thing, which is why I think Kayla and Aaron are gone, because America wanted them out. If it was up to the Islanders, they definitely would have saved Kayla and Aaron over Leah and Miguel. No hate to my girl Leah, love her. Miguel, but yeah. I was thinking of filming my reaction time and posting it on TikTok tonight. Just cause. But yeah, I'm super excited. I need to open this notification so badly right now because I've never seen it, like, laid out this way. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Y'all can't, I hope you can't see that in my glasses. Okay. Okay, good. Like, I thought it was something different. Okay. Anyways. Oh my God, my phone sounded so heavy. But yeah, speaking of TV, I'm gonna speaking of dates in Love Island and finding your match, I am my own match, and I will be taking myself out to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. I need to, like, guys, do we want to live? I've been really scared lately. I've been really scared lately because, this is, like, a side note, but I really want to see the movie Longlegs because, I don't want to even say it out loud because I just don't want my phone to hear me. I've been really wanting to see the movie, but like, before, like, when all the trailers were coming out, because I thought it wasn't going to be, like, scary, and I thought it was going to be very, like, psychological, and I really like good psychological stuff. But then I saw, like, a TikTok of, like, a jump scare that happens in the movie, and images really, like, if you know me, like, images really stay with me, and I can, like, recreate it, but, like, scarier in my brain, and I don't like that, because then I can't, like, eat or sleep. Like, I will have, like, trauma, even though I didn't even see the movie, even though I scrolled past it so quickly I don't remember what it actually looked like. My brain will just, like, make it up, and then I have to live with the consequences of my actions. And because I was liking so many of the TikToks about the movie, I kept getting TikToks about it, so now I have to keep saying, like, not interested. I have to keep scrolling really fast, and yeah, so I'm really scared. I don't really want to, like, manifest anything for myself to, like, see anything, so, like, I'm really scared. But I'm opening the AMC app right now, which is why I'm, like, doubly scared. because I don't want to click it by accident. So I'm just going to hold it like this so that I can see the edge, because I just want to see if the movie theater I want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine at is going to be like packed or something. So let's just do that quickly. Okay, good. So the thing isn't scary. Okay, so let's go to, where is it? Coming soon. Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, it opens next Friday, and I want to go. So let's pick Friday and see how packed the movie theater is going to be. How much you guys want to bet that it's going to be like, where is this? Oh, that's IMAX. Nobody wants to see. Like, should I spoil myself and go see an IMAX? Oh my god, I forgot I can like see movies in the morning. For some reason I thought I had to go at night. Oh my god, I can go at like 10:30 in the morning. Okay, this is not that bad. Oh, that is not my movie theater. That is so funny. Wait, that's not even my movie theater. Yeah, okay, the Boston one. Oh good. Imagine me at the movies at 9 a.m. in the morning. Like, is anyone even there? Oh, that thing is empty. Maybe I shouldn't bother them, though, because it's like 5 people. Okay, 12 p.m. sounds like reasonable. I feel like nobody will be there. Let's see what the movie theater looks like. Okay, that's not bad. I definitely was thinking, like, sitting on the edge somewhere. I think that will be a good seat. Okay, wait. Let me see at 3 p.m. Why are the movie theaters so small? Should I see it in 3D? Should I see it in 3D, guys? The movie theater's empty. Wait, am I seeing this in 3D? Wait, how much are the tickets for 3D movies nowadays? Remember when 3D came out and everyone was like, whoa, it was like, it's coming out of the screen. I don't believe it anymore. Okay. I have to show my ID. Okay, they don't do all that. Okay, Spanish subtitles, digital. Wait, what's the difference between Dolby Cinema? I can just see it in digital? Oh, is it because there's no recliners? Do I want to see it with a recliner? Yeah. Unfortunately. Why is this movie theater empty? Can I, like, be quiet? Wait, oh, guys, this is, like, a really difficult decision for me, because do I want the recliner seat? Kinda. But also, I don't want a packed movie theater, because that makes me, like, anxious. So, am I going at 10:45? Okay, a 12:30 movie. This movie theater is empty. Am I buying this? Wait. Am I sitting, like, smack dab in the middle? Friday at 11 p.m.? Wait, guys, am I buying my ticket right now? Why is it only $12? Wait, am I buying this right now? Guys, okay, wait. Let me stop. Anyways, I want to go see Deadpool and Wolverine. And I saw the trailer the other day that was like, everyone should know this about me at this point. I love the movie Logan. That is, if anyone ever asks what my favorite movie is, it will always be Logan. That's my favorite movie of all time. I can watch it literally whenever, wherever. I've seen it maybe like 6, 7, 8 times. If it's on like cable or something, I will always watch it. Like, it's very much my comfort movie. I love the movie so much. I cried when I saw it. What was that now, like 7 years ago? That was my first ever rated R movie. I saw Logan the same week I saw A Quiet Place. No. Whoa, that was so weird. I saw it the same week I saw Get Out. What was the one? Oh, Us. Okay, no, that's a lie. Another rated R movie came out in 2017 that I saw in theaters. And I was like, oh, this is my first ever rated R movie, and blah, blah, blah. And I saw it with my mom, I think. Okay, maybe I'm, like, going crazy. But Logan was definitely rated R. So how did I see it? I was, like, 14, I'm pretty sure. So how did I see that? Do you just need to go with an adult? How does that work? Anywho, I love Logan. So the fact that Daphne Keane X23 is coming back for this movie has me screaming a bit. Like, I screamed and cried. I cried. I've been a little emotional lately. So, like, multiple things can just make me cry easily. But, like, that made me cry, like, so badly, and I had to rewind the trailer because, like, she's so big now. She's so old, and she was just a baby in that movie. She actually was just a baby, and the fact that they show that in the trailer has me, like, on the floor a little bit, because what else do they plan on showing in this movie? Also, I'm, like, manifesting, like, once I'm done with the podcast, I'm literally buying my ticket to the movie, because why is the theater empty? And I will literally be getting the best seat, and if anyone dares to sit in the same row as me right next to me, I'm gonna throw a fit. Yeah, like, I could do without a reclining seat if it means I have the whole theater to myself, honestly. Like, I'll put my feet on the seat in front of me. Right? But yeah. I have Am I Late? Oppenheimer. Am I late? I'm pretty sure it came out last year, right? The 26th. Am I late? Am I late? I've been wanting to watch Oppenheimer for so long, but I just, like, didn't have, like, the motivation at all to want to watch it. And now I was like, I kind of want to watch it at work one day, and, like, it'll take, like, 3 hours of my life, and then I can watch, like, a recap video that will get me through my entire, like, work day. So why not? So that's what I'll be doing this week. Review next week. Oppenheimer. Also, on the same vein of Oppenheimer, the Kids' Choice Awards, I just, like, realized so I grew up watching, obviously, the Kids' Choice Awards, and when I tell you that I was sat, that was the event of the summer. I distinctly remember I had this, like, green blanket, like, the color of Nickelodeon slime, and I used to sit on my couch, legs out, green blanket on, pretending I was being slimed, watching the Kids' Choice Awards. My household was very much like award shows anyways. Like, we were always watching, like, we got so into the Grammys. The Grammys would be on, like, my mom would be so excited. I still watch it to this day every year. We were like a MTV Music Awards household. Not so much like movies and stuff. Like, never really watched like the Oscars or like Golden Globes or anything, but all like the music ones we were tuned in. AMAs, BET, all of them we were like very into. So obviously I was into it for the Kids' Choice Awards, and I was always voting too on our big, like, old, like, desktop Windows thing with like the butt on it. Like, I was voting every single year, obviously until I got too old. But it's always been like a kids show. Like, it was a kids show. Nothing about it, like, it was a kids show. And then, like, once I stopped watching, and, like, I think maybe I was, like, 15, 16, whenever, like, when I stopped really watching like that, 14, 15, 16. And then, obviously, like, all these artists are coming out that, like, no artist anymore is, like, family friendly. Like, let's be real. Unless, like, you're, like, Kids Bop, or, like, a child being like, hey. But, like, Olivia Rodrigo isn't kid friendly. Like, she can be kid friendly, but go to the show. Like, this is not a show for, like, kids. For, like, Kids' Choice Awards. Like, this is not, like, she can go there and perform, like, I want to get him back. Not even get him back is, like, kid appropriate. Am I being, like, too, like, weird about this? Like, what song is, like, kid appropriate? Like, Driver's License, yeah. Good for You. I guess it's pretty good. But, like, I don't think her target audience is, like, the Kids' Choice Awards viewers. Her target audience is, like, people watching the MTV Music Awards, like, teenagers watching, like, the Teen Choice Awards or something. Anyway, I digress. But, like, no artist really is what I'm trying to say is, like, no artist is kid friendly. So, like, I think it was, like, 2017 or, like, 2018 or whatever, they had, like, The Weeknd performing I Can't Feel My Face at the Kids' Choice Awards. Like, am I great? That happened, right? The Weeknd Kids' Choice Awards. What year was that? I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Like, yes, this was 2017. Why in his right mind is The Weeknd performing I Can't Feel My Face? Wait, is this like a something I just made up? Wait, I got. Wait, I got. Wait a minute. Did I just make the Weekend Kids Choice Award performance? I remember this so vividly. That's crazy. I remember this so vividly. I remember it so vividly that he was on stage performing. I'm so confused. But yeah, like, and he was nominated for a Kids' Choice Award for this. And even Kids Bop, I'm pretty sure, covered Can't Feel My Face. Like, that's not a kid's song. Like, even if they're singing it, like, with no, like, I realized a lot of songs growing up were, like, very, like, I guess inappropriate. But, like, why are you platforming that as a Kids' Choice Award? There are so many other songs happening, like, back then that, like, they could have used. I digress. But, they're playing Not Like Us in, like, during the behind the scenes of the Kids' Choice Awards, like, and I think during the show. No. Why are you playing that? Me personally, I don't think that's okay. I heard a kid yesterday singing, certified lover boy, certified blank a blank. Like, he was like 7 or 8. You shouldn't be, like, saying that word, nor know what that word means. You should know that if a grown man tries to be talking to you as a child, that's a bad thing. But you shouldn't be singing that lyric, like, like, or even as a joke. Like, I don't think it's funny at all. I love you, Kendrick Lamar, like, great job, like, exposing Drake and all that. But, like, does he, like, agree with this being like a child's anthem? Because I don't. I think that's really weird. Is that like a hot take? Is that a hot take? I fear it might be a hot take. Man, I have all these like notifications happening. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but God forbid I have a hot take these days. Anywho. And also, okay, one thing I also didn't understand about the Kids' Choice Awards this year, they always have like a host. I feel like Jack Black was the host for like multiple years in a row, and then I think they had like The Rock, Kenan Thompson, but this year it was SpongeBob and Patrick. I have no problem with that. Love my SpongeBob. But how did that work? Like, the kids were looking at something on stage. I know we have, like, hologram capabilities these days, but, like, I don't understand how that works. Like, obviously it works for, like, a TV thing, but how did the behind the scenes look? And I can't find a single thing on TikTok as to how they made that work behind the scenes. So if someone wants to, like, send me the proof, if you were at the Kids' Choice Awards this year and you have, like, videos of what the stage looked like when SpongeBob and Patrick were presenting on stage, because it happened like a little bit, like especially at the beginning. It happened while was I watching the Kids' Choice Awards, don't ask, but it happened a little bit at the beginning where they were on the stage, and then like throughout the show they'd be like on a screen, which that makes more sense because you can just project that to the kids. But like, how did they get them on the stage? So if you were there and you have videos, just DM me, king.notqueen on Instagram. Just DM me and I'll figure it out, because I don't understand how the logistics of that. I don't know if we're really there yet as the world of technology to like be like projecting live holograms of SpongeBob and Patrick to like all angles of people in the audience. Is that too much to like, I don't know. I don't know. That's just like what I'm thinking of. Like, I just want to know. And I want to go to the Kids' Choice Awards. I don't need to be photographed. I don't even need to be on the red carpet. The orange carpet. I don't even need to be like on a camera or anything. I just need to go for the experience. I need to, am I 21 years old and probably shouldn't be around like children? Like, should that just be a children's zone in the pit at the Kids' Choice Awards? Yes. Do I want to be in the pit? I finna be in the pit. Do I want to be in the pit at the Kids Choice Awards? A little bit. I just want to attend and see how it works, and like see something go down. Like, I just want to see that. Am I a child? No, but no, I'm not a child. But like, would be nice to be there. Half of the people that they invited, like the influencers stuff, are not children and did not come with children. So maybe if I'm nominated, guys, nominate me for a Kids Choice Award. Nominate me for your for best new podcast. It's not new. In fact, it is 4 years old, and I don't know if I mentioned that in the last podcast, but we're 4 years old over here. We beat the toddler allegations. We beat the she's given up allegations. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years, and I've only made 45 episodes. Which means 10 episodes a year. Like, I don't even have a year's worth of episodes for people to, like, catch up on. Is that disgraceful? Potentially. But I did start at a time in my life where I was experiencing a lot of change, where I couldn't be me making excuses for why I couldn't be consistent with my podcast. Okay. On the topic of children, I saw this TikTok the other day that was talking about, like, the different versions of Annie. So we have, like, the original redhead Annie, the Annie on Broadway, like the Annie live one, I don't know, like the stage, the theater Broadway kind of Annie that they, like, aired on TV. And then I think there's like a third Annie that they put in the slideshow. And then we have Annie 2014, the Black Annie. When I tell, like, that's, like, number one. She clears all of them, because soundtrack A+. Like, let's pull up the soundtrack real quick, because I don't think y'all get it. This movie was life-changing in so many ways. Quavenjane Wallace, where did you go, and can I please interview about Annie? Let me see Annie soundtrack. Annie 2014. Like, Cameron Dallas, that's crazy. Cameron Diaz ate up her role. Like, okay, let's talk about obviously her tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. I was like, I think I'm gonna like it, yes, I think I'm gonna like it here, yes. Like, okay, I don't want to this is also so difficult for me, because I'm starting to not like Sia, like, as a person, but, like, yeah, I'm sorry not to like Sia as a person. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sia, and to all the Sia fans. But Sia ate this soundtrack up. I'm pretty sure she wrote, like, hold on, well, she has multiple songs on this. Sia and Beck, I'm gonna cry. I'm pretty sure she wrote, like, Opportunity. It's so Sia coded. Tell me not. Oh yeah, she has her own version. Yeah, Sia. Greg Kirsten sounds so familiar. I'm pretty sure he wrote for The Greatest Showman. Greg Kirsten. What did he sounds so familiar. Damon and Greg. Producer of the Year. Oh, he's a Adele person. Wait, soundtracks. It sounds very familiar, but I'm not seeing anything, like, quickly, but anywho. But yeah. We obviously have tomorrow, and I think I'm gonna like it. Sorry, I keep singing it because I really like it. You never fully dress without a smile. Oh, like, Sia, like, also Sia's, like, ability to harmonize and hit crazy notes, and her, like, abilities as a singer are, like, you cannot debate the fact that she is, like, a vocalist and it's so hard to find both. It's so hard to find like such a strong vocalist and such a strong songwriter. Like, you can't. As much as I love Olivia, like, I don't know why I keep talking about her, but as much as I love Olivia Rodrigo, she is a phenomenal songwriter, like, in her own right, but I don't think she has like the vocalist. Like, the girl can sing. She can sing, but I don't think she has like the vocalisms and like like innate talent that like people like Sia does. I'm gonna be biased here, but I think Billie Eilish has both of it, because she has that innate like ability of like singing, like hearing the harmonies in her head, the synesthesia, the unique way she sings, but can also project and also take it back. Like, she has a lot of skill in her voice. Like, her instrument obviously is her voice, but she can also like play other instruments, and she has the songwriting bug. And another artist that I think doesn't have both, unfortunately, her brother, Phineas, has amazing, even better songwriting abilities than Billie Eilish does, but doesn't have like the craziness of like vocals that she does, and he acknowledges that, and I acknowledge that, and I'm a huge fan of him, and that's not to knock him down, but it's just to make the comparison. I'm sorry, I went down a rabbit hole, but I had to say it. But I think Sia has both of them. It just kind of sucks that she's not a great person. Like, I don't know. But yeah, Cameron Diaz 8 on Little Girls. That's not, I don't like that sentence at all. The song Little Girls. The city's yours, so take it all. The city's yours, it's worth fighting for. Jamie Foxx also 8 on this soundtrack. Come on. I'm sorry to yell. But Jamie Foxx also 8. Like, everyone forgets that Jamie Foxx can sing, that this man was an artist. Okay. And then, who am I and what have I become? I never. Do I stand for something or for money? Like, who wrote that? Sia. Gosh. Sia. It kind of sounds like Man or Muppet. Man or Muppet. Which won an Oscar? May I remind you, Man or Muppet from the Muppet movie won an Oscar. Does that mean that... Who wrote? Who wrote it? Oh. It's not really telling me who wrote it, so I'm just not gonna... Oh, Brett McKenzie. Anyways, I just have issues. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna keep looking at the soundtrack for Annie. And then... Yeah, like, those are my favorite songs. Who Am I? I had these, like, downloaded for so long. Back when I had Spotify. Who Am I? Opportunity, City's Yours. And, I think I'm gonna like it, yes. Goodness, I can't. Love that soundtrack so much. Anywho, okay. I want to talk about something. I'm not as passionate about it anymore because, like, my emotions about it went away. But I was beyond, like, that was another thing I really want to go off about this. Why aren't people staying canceled? I'm aware that cancel culture, like, doesn't work. You have to, like, cancel yourself as a human being, but not, like, that. But, like, you just have to, like, accept the fact that you're canceled and just, like, step away and just stop. And not everyone is, like, capable of doing that, unfortunately. For the rest of us that have to still deal with them. One being James Charles, who's still able to have a successful company, a successful YouTube channel, successful TikTok, but has all these allegations against him and is still able to just, like, I just don't understand that. Like, no part of me will ever understand that. And this man, it's been proven multiple times at this point, so I really don't get it. Like, I don't get it. And he makes me so angry. I usually, like, don't let, like, influencer stuff, like get the best of me in the sense of like letting it, I don't want to say ruin my life because that's not the word I want to use, of letting it like take a piece of my life. But like I saw this TikTok, mind you, okay, also I forgot to mention Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential election. Like maybe I should mention that, like that's the context in which you exist, in the context of which, that's the context of which this episode is being filmed in. Did you just fall out of a coconut tree? I hope not. I might have fallen out of a coconut tree. But James Charles was commenting on the presidential debate that happened obviously like a few weeks ago now. And he was like, oh my gosh, why is blah, 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 he looks like an idiot. Blah, 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 blah. Like, and his hair is like all flat and like, okay, let me not judge that part. But like, why? I just like, and it made me so angry. I never comment on TikToks ever. I like rarely like comments on TikTok either. I don't want people seeing like my face pop up when I like their comment. I don't want like my like digital footprint, as bad as it is now. I don't want a digital footprint out there like in a comment section, like being in a fight with someone. Like I have low-key have had that before, but like not severe. But I had to leave a comment because my blood was boiling so badly. Like I was so angry because you have no business whatsoever talking about like politics if you aren't like, in my opinion, as an influencer, like not me as an influencer, but like generally as influencers, like you shouldn't be commenting on political stuff at all, but like there's like a line. James Charles knows nothing about lines or boundaries, obviously. So like that's why he feels entitled to be talking about like a presidential debate he has no clue, that he just tuned in for because it was trendy. And you know that's why. He never talks about politics except for that, basically. Except when it like benefits him. Ugh, it makes me so angry. Like I actually can't. Like I thought I was over it. I'm not, because it just made me so upset. Because like literally, shut up. This is like, and this is why it's so difficult. Because then you have like when influencers stay quiet about like political stuff, and they're like, why don't you talk about this? Why don't you talk about this? But then you have people like James Charles that are so uneducated about situations about politics that like. This is why influencers should just stay out of it, because you just like end up looking like a fool, and you like say something, you have to apologize. He ended up taking down the video. I'm like, did he delete my comment? He just ended up taking down the video because you look silly. Like, shut up. So, I'm sorry. I don't mean to get so angry. I don't, but I couldn't do it. It was like and then, okay, and then about cancellation, like, I went down, like, a Shane Dawson, like, rabbit hole. I watched, like, 3 video essays in the past, like, week about Shane Dawson, and I never realized how bad it was. Like, it's 2024, I'm sorry I'm, like, late, but I didn't realize how bad it was until I started watching those things, and I saw, like, some crazy clips that resurfaced, and he like was talking about like stuff he would do to kids in his like neighborhood as an older child, let's just put it that way, and I think like borderline like young adult, and like what, and he like willingly admitted those things, and like even like, and then it's crazy like how like that's just kind of like who he is. That's not like, I'm not trying to make an excuse right now. I'm making a statement. That's who he is, unfortunately. Is like just like a very weird, like predatory, dark joke, doesn't know what the boundaries or lines are person, which is like very concerning for someone who has a lot of influence on the internet. And yeah, like it's honestly like kind of scary that he was just like on the internet with free reign to like all access to all these kids, as like a person who willingly admits that like he was being weird to kids, like, and like was still being weird to kids, his own family, and was able to have like these weird relationships with children fans and like making other people complicit, i.e. his like mom, and like all like low-key kind of crimes that he was committing against children. I take stuff against children very seriously because I don't understand like why we're not so nitpicky about how children are like treated. I don't understand, because you can't just sit on Omegle and ask a child straight up, you know it's a child, clearly a child, should they be on Omegle? No, but whatever. And no one should be on Omegle because that's not, like, you never know what you're gonna see. But like, clearly a child, and you're asking her to like twerk for you is actually the most like disgusting, scary thing ever to see. And for her to like, she was ignoring it at first, I don't know if she could hear him or not, but to then leave like a paper trail, the fact that you wanted that to happen, and then among other things, even if it was just like, that's a child, like, you can't joke around like with a child like that. It's not funny. And like, why is that not illegal? Like, why is that not illegal? Is that like too like centralized power of me to like ask for? Is like more laws protecting like children from adults in the industry, and or from like protecting children like period? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, because it makes me scared. Some of the things I don't want to talk about. On the topic of things I hate, I saw this yesterday and it really made me like upset. But I really don't really like funk with like trends like that. Like, I have found and became like comfortable in whatever style that I present, and that has turned out to be like very like baggy things, and very like either very like whole baggy outfits, or like a tight piece and like a very baggy piece, i.e. today I'm wearing like shorts and a 2XL sweater. But I've really found my piece with like following trends and incorporating it into my style, but not strictly basing my style off of like micro trends. And I can't stand the trend right now of wearing like bloomers, and specifically, I don't like the bloomer things at all. I'm sorry, but not that I'm not claiming to be a fashion expert. I'm not claiming anything. That's just not me, and I think they look kind of dumb. But can a woman have an opinion these days? It's 2024. Can a woman, and a female is about to be the president, so can I get some slack as a woman with an opinion? Did I leave my chapstick in there? Not so here. That's my opinion, but especially like the ones that get me are like the gingham print ones that are like short, like the ones that look like boxers a little bit. It's like Billie Eilish pops out with them. Like I said, if Billie Eilish pops out with them, I still won't like them. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. I saw someone wearing like on TikTok wearing like a red pair of like, it's almost like they're also boxers too, with like a little like patch on. No, I don't think they're cute at all. Those aren't pants. One thing about me, and maybe it's just like the way that like Aquaphor sponsor me. Maybe it's just the way that like I grew up, and like how my school treated like dress code, but like I don't think that certain things are pants. Like, yeah, I just don't think certain things are pants, and that you should like, I don't know. And also maybe it's just like a me thing of being like very like insecure, or like just very like overly aware about like people looking at like my body. But like I like would never leave the house in like bloomers / like that outfit, because like I know I would be judged off of like, what is she wearing, even though I on a daily basis am wearing what is she wearing clothing. But like I don't know what it is, but like I just like am so overly worried about things that are pants. Specifically shirts and stuff I don't really care about, like, but things that are pants like will get me every time of like, why are we deciding that these are pants now? But yeah, oh my god, is this like a hot takes episode? Because like now I'm kind of scared. It's National Hot Dog Month. Oh, I want to reflect really quickly. I have like 10 more minutes to film. I want to reflect really quickly on the fact that Fergie's national anthem wasn't that bad. Is that like a hot take? Okay, I guess we'll call this hot takes then, because I don't think it was that bad. I saw like her goal was jazz. Did she execute jazz? Yes. Is the national anthem a jazz song? No. So that's why it sounded weird. But like, look back on it now. I found this, I saw this like TikTok edit of it using jazz music, and it sounds great. It sounds great. I think she had a goal of doing something different, and she was able to do that. People weren't expecting it, which is why it was like, ha ha ha, kind of funny. But like, go back with the mindset that she's doing a jazz rendition of the national anthem, and you'll hear it and it sounds fine. Oh, say, can you see it? Like, it's a very like Amy Winehousey kind of thing. Is Fergie a character in herself? Yes, but like that, I think that's what she was going for. Fergie, if you want to be interviewed about your national anthem, now that's not the worst one ever, I am here and I am in support of your national anthem at the All-Star game. I don't know if it was at the All-Star game or like the finals, but I am in support because I thought that it was fine. If your goal was jazz, you executed, you ate, and I support you. Grimace. Love you, Grimace. The Olympics starts at the end of this week. I'm very excited. Love the Olympics. I grew up in an Olympic household where we watched the Olympics every summer. When I first became conscious was in 2012 when I watched the 2012 Olympics and wanted to become a gymnast like Gabby Douglas. So that's the first one I remember as like a person. So this is my fourth Olympics. 2012, 2016, 2020, and now. Also, oh my god, I have like a whole list of like internet crushes. Maybe I'll like slowly reveal my internet crushes like once a week or something. I have so many though. Who do I choose? Who do I choose as my internet crush? Okay, maybe I'll reveal who my crush was like a really long time ago. But this was like maybe like not that far back. 4 episodes ago. I think in the title says my new crush. But I had a crush on this like YouTuber who just like showed up in my recommended, because I really like commentary movie channels where they just like watch a movie and stuff. Like Pretty Much It. Love them so much. Love Eric Schiffler. Miss you, Jacob. Anywho, but I found another one that came in my recommended, and I think the YouTube channel is called, let me get this right, immediately types in name, Mike Laws, MikeLawwzz. I think like he makes like vlogs, but like I think his channel is big because of like his like movie reactions and stuff, and I enjoy them a lot. And I think he's from Boston, or I think he's like from Massachusetts because he has like a really strong accent. So yeah, that was my crush for a while, and I followed him on Instagram and stuff. And yeah, so if you're watching, you were my former crush. You were the crush that I was talking about a few episodes ago. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just close it out because now like it's getting to the delirious hours where like I'm like hot and the room needs to be the AC needs to be turned back on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the new format of the show. It felt very yappy. I'm a yapper, so it's fine, but like let me know your thoughts on it because I thought it was really interesting. It was a longer episode too than usual. Like I don't usually sit here for an hour like for my regular podcast. I usually like move right through it. I love going on tangents, if you can't tell. But I want to preview Artist Spotlight. It's this Friday. It's already recorded and edited. What? Who is she? I'll be doing the Plain White Tees. Hey. And update. Like, this obviously didn't happen in the video because it happened after I filmed it. But they liked my story. Like, I tagged them and I was like, we're doing the resurgence. And they, liked my story. So if you see the Plain White Tees, if you see me interviewing the Plain White Tees, no you didn't. If you see me continuously tagging Plain White Tees on my Instagram, no you didn't. But yeah, that'll be this Friday. I'm super excited. Another long episode, and I go through their whole discography, so I'm super excited. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to the King and Queen podcast this week. These get uploaded every Wednesday, the audio and video version on youtube.com/Nena King. They usually post at the same time. And yeah, if you want to watch me and like with my fit checks and what they actually look like, then tune in over there. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at king.notqueen. I think I'll be doing my Love Island reaction tonight, so tune in for that because we're so excited. And yeah, if you have any like ideas on what I should talk about or any like things that you want to see me rant about, DM me on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and we will bring it up on the episode. And if you are a brand or anything, DM me on Instagram and stuff. You know, I'm out here. Aquaphor, Crocs, whatever the other brand I was talking about earlier. You know, Awala, hit me up, hit my line, bruh. But yeah, that's all I have today. Thank you for letting me yap for 56 minutes, and I'm super excited to be back and up and at 'em. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. But yeah, make sure to tune in. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.